Alright, so welcome back guys. Once your first time here, I'm Vision here, Barnett Tampa. As in our video, Tammy going over the new controversy going over in regards to the new up and coming Power Rangers Ninja Kidz trailer that dropped this past weekend. Now, Power Rangers are instant over there. Hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, more Power Rangers content from me. Moving forward. Now let's begin. Now, as you all have probably known by now, it's been going on for a couple of weeks, probably about a month, maybe 2 months, that there's this new Power Rangers Ninja Kidz project coming up. I haven't covered it here on my channel just because I saw it and it just didn't look like something I was interested in or my cup of tea. So I just haven't personally been covering it here just because for those reasons I just don't really care. So yeah, I haven't been covering it for those reasons, but they finally dropped a trailer for the Ninja Kidz web series. I think it was Friday and for the most part, it still didn't do much for me. But the bigger controversy over the whole thing is the use of AI within the trailer. Now, this has been a huge talk over the past weekend now. And I think it's a very interesting concept because we all know AI is coming up in some aspects, in some ways, good or bad. It's kind of the face and future of, everything going on in the world. But I think that this is definitely another cause for uproar within the fan base. I think that Power Rangers does not need AI. It should not rely on AI. I mean, of course, they have special effects. They have all these different things. But we don't need AI. And you can clearly see the AI used in the trailer and in certain moments. I can't find the trailer right now with good quality enough to add in like videos and pictures. Plus, I don't want to get copyright with that. I think they also privated the trailer due to this controversy. So, I'm not gonna have that there, but you definitely can see it in the word Z helmet. There are definitely scenes throughout the trailer you can see it. Like the fight scenes look good. Don't get me wrong, but again, this is just not my cup of tea. It doesn't look exciting or interesting to me. It just kind of feels like a meh kind of fanfic kind of project. It does have backing from hasbro, from what I understand. So this also doesn't make any sense. Like, you can go out and get these people, especially if you have hasbro backing you. I know people say, well, hasbro doesn't care about PR. Well, they have to care somewhat if they're putting their money and everything behind this project. Because if not, they're going to lose money. So, even if you don't go to hasbro, I'm sure this group of kids or whatever knows people out there who could help them. Just go out and ask for a loan or ask for some help. I mean, I'm sure you could find some kids out there on the internet who are good at this stuff. I'm not myself, but I'm sure there are people out there who, would be willing to help. So I don't totally understand the whole thing going on there. But, we do have this issue now that I think is going to arise now with PR, with the whole AI use in this trailer. And I think, again, AI can be useful in certain areas in regards to media, but I don't think, when you are using something with VFX and art and everything, you're discrediting the artist. There are people out there who do this for a living, and then you're discrediting them, taking jobs away from them. I just don't like the whole AI thing. Again, I know there are certain areas that can be useful and helpful. I personally just don't like this whole AI thing. I know people say it's the future. Yeah, to an extent it is. I just don't like what they're doing here. It just kind of feels scummy. It just makes me not even want to support this project even more, even though I really wasn't going to support it in general because, again, I had no interest. It looked fanficky to me, or at least too fanficky to me. It just didn't... It wasn't something that I was looking forward to, something I was going to invest my time in. So, that's why I haven't been covering it here at my channel. I know pretty much every other PR channel has been covering the Ninja Kidz stuff. Again, I just haven't because it's just something that I'm just not interested in. And this whole AI thing is just causing more issues for me not wanting to support it. I think that if they had come up with a good idea, I could have been interested, but it just, the way that it looks so fan fiction related just turns me off even right away. I'm sure they might have a good story here, but just the whole fanfic inspiration or look of it just turns me off. is something I'm not interested in, and I'm just don't care to watch it. Maybe I'll check out the first episode, maybe I won't, but I just don't care about the Ninja Kids. And this whole AI thing has even made things worse. And I do feel bad for these Ninja Kid actors. I know they grew up with PR or whatever. I don't totally know the whole backstory regarding them, but I do feel bad for them because this controversy has come up. I'm sure they're probably gonna get some backlash. Please definitely do not go after them. I would definitely say, be respectful. I know they probably put in a lot of hard work. Some of the stuff they probably was beyond their control. So I would say just don't go after them. But I just don't think that this is something that should be a focus on PR right now. I think that, you know, PR should be more focused on the reboot series. I feel like this whole Ninja Kids project was just something to hold fans over for the time being until we get that reboot series. And, you know, I just don't care at this point. This frustrated me even more. The first episode is supposed to premiere sometime in October, but it's already past mid October here. So like, when is it premiering? Like, it's just weird. I don't really care for it. I just don't care. It's just like I'm more interested in actual live action PR and all this stuff going on with the reboot series than I do for this Ninja Kids project. I think that with this whole AI thing, it's just caused more problems within the fan base. If it was me, I would just kind of let this thing go, kind of just move on from it, let it die out, and then just move on with the reboot series. Again, I am not hating on the actors. I'm sure they're nice, they're good kids or whatever. I just, think that this probably just wasn't something that should have happened, and it just is a shame that it had this negative response. It might not have been my cup of tea, but still, it would have been nice to see this be successful. I'm sure people will watch it. It might be successful, but I think this whole AI thing has left a poor taste in a lot of people's mouth and might cause people to boycott it. Again, I don't know. I always hope to see things with PRs be successful, even if they're not in any way, shape, or form something that I'm into. Like, I always was hopeful for the reignition line. I was hoping that'd be successful. There's a bunch of things that, well, I might not like. I still hope that they are successful for the overall franchise's, well-being. Because if it works, it keeps the franchise alive. If it doesn't, it could hurt the franchise. So, while this isn't my cup of tea, I do hope that it at least is, like, decent to good. I don't have high hopes after seeing the AI. But, they could surprise us. If I was them, I'd go back to the drawing board and delay this a month or two and try to fix this whole AI stuff. But those are just my thoughts, pains. Like, there are ways you can fix this. Like I said, you could reach out to people within the fandom or on the internet or in the industry, get these AI things fixed up. Not make it so obvious or anything. Shouldn't be using AI in general. But I think those are just certain things you could do to fix things up. I know they're not going to do that. We know that it's coming within the coming days. So, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I won't. Let me know your thoughts, pains. How do you feel about this whole AI debacle? Do you not like it and against AI? Are you in support of AI? Are you kind of indifferent or kind of accepting the fact that it's part of the world we're living in now, and kind of, maybe it's helpful some areas, maybe it's not helpful other areas? I mean, all the good stuff in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts, pins regarding the recent controversy regarding the Power Rangers Ninja Kids trailer using AI. As always, if you like, don't get a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon. This is more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. And go for me on Twitter, which I linked in the section on my YouTube channor. As always, I'm Vision here by Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.